Uh, button, the button. Oh,
YouTube is good. Okay. Twitch. Twitch.tv. Yeah, there we go.
amazing.
How you doing, my friend? You
Actually,
alive?
genuinely,
Did you melt?
Genuinely, the fucking heat has been, it's been really bad this week. Like, oh my Jesus Christ, Ollie. I think, Alex, our good friend, Alex, the programmer, sent in like a screenshot of the heat wave that's about to hit you guys. So I am handing the stuff over to you. Congratulations.
Oh no, I'll get to lock myself inside with central air. Thank you. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
You guys,
you
guys are gonna be okay.
Yeah, our country invested in that infrastructure, so we're cool.
Yeah, these are great. No, but the thing is also like we on our floor of the company recently discovered that the floors above us have air conditioning, which is like the canteen floor, and then above that is the HR like and like where our bosses all sit, except for obviously the one for like our floor.
Yeah,
like they all have like air conditioning and stuff because the parts of the building are newer. Yeah, and we were like, oh wow, that's fucked up. That should be like, I've been saying this. The fact that I have to work in this kind of heat should be classified as cruelty. A lot of my coworkers have been coming to me, like because none of us can work. It's so warm, and then like we'll walk around and we chat with one another. Multiple of them have said to me like, I can't work like this. I've been like doing nothing for the past hour. Like one of my coworkers that I chatted with at lunch. She was like, yeah, so I'm gonna go at 1, or leaving work at 1, and I'm just dilly-dallying at this point. And I was like, yeah, I'm leaving at 2. I was taking my break at 12, as I am a creature how that doesn't want to do. And I was like, yeah,
I'm also
at 2.
I'm a noon luncher too.
Yeah, it's I've ever since I started my apprenticeship, I've done noon lunch, and I've dragged everyone else that I take lunch with to do it with me. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave at 2. And I'm also I'm gonna do fuck all until then. Like, I did. It's not like I did nothing that day. In the morning, I did stuff, but then, like, and yesterday as well, I left early as well because I was just like, yesterday, genuinely feeling very, very awful. Today, it was a bit better because I had like an iced drink with me. But it's just, it's been so bad, Ollie. It's been really, really bad.
Oh, my friend, I know it.
Kill myself.
If you ever need to, the quickest, fastest way to cool down, you can always do the ice pack on top of your head. That is genuinely the fastest way.
Okay.
Or a cold cold bath might also that might do you some good.
Yeah, I took a cold shower immediately when I got home yesterday. It was like
dude, I can't fathom.
It's so bad.
It makes me feel so privileged and gross. I couldn't fathom not having central air. I don't understand how other civilized countries still exist without it, with how bad the climate has gotten.
I don't understand it either. I think especially because it's been in discussion again that it really wouldn't be that hard to install, like just on the outside of the buildings or whatever. But yeah, I have my portable AC unit that I don't know how much energy it's sapping, but like I'm willing to indulge that for the fact that my room is a nice, like I think I said last week, brisk 20 degrees Celsius.
And I don't even know. To me, that's not even a luxury. That is, again, to me, it is the most privileged I felt in a very long time. Seeing this happen, where it's like that is a necessity of life for me now. It is our power went out last like 2 days ago at like in the middle of the night. It's like 9:30. We're trying to finish the Vox Machina finale, the new Critical Role animated show. We're in the middle of, we're in the middle of binging. We just started the finale. We are like a minute into the finale. Power cuts off. Doesn't come back on until 2:30.
Jesus.
Dude, I couldn't fall asleep. I could not sleep because my apartment was like 5 degrees hotter than it normally was. I am a baby. I am a fetus.
it is really funny to me because also like a lot of like there's been a lot of social media content of people who are like from hotter countries or like not from Europe experiencing this Europe summer heat, and they're all like, "This is insane. This is actual insanity." Because I think it is because here it's very humid. It's a very humid.
It's a different heat, so you can adapt to any kind of heat you
really
want.
Different heat,
when you go to the other heat, it sucks and it's hell and it's awful.
And it's awful and it's bad, and I think it's also like because like it's just somewhat like, you know, in the last couple of years that the summers have been this bad. Usually like we'd be like, ooh, at 25 degrees, that's quite hot. But now I'm like, my parents are gonna have like 40 degrees up there where they live on Sunday. I was like, oh wow, Jesus Christ.
That's like not safe. That's like getting to that point. You know what I mean?
It's not.
I mean, same here. We're hitting really 107, whatever that transfers to. That's going to be ridiculous. So that's a don't go outside day. That's a I walk onion when the sun goes down day. You know what I mean? Like that motherfucker, I might not take him to work that day, actually.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, I actually get that. I got that weekend, the Friday off, luckily. So that'll be nice. That'll be good. Technically, I do have to. I made a promise to a coworker I'd go hang out with him, and he wants to get me very drunk. So I have to. I have to go do that. I'm required by law. Oh no.
Right. Of course.
But other than surviving literal hell.
Yeah, I'm getting glasses finally. I finally this week I was like, this week it was really. Because I was looking at my computer work screen the other day and it got a bit blurry, which I don't have like a near sight. I like when it's far away, it gets very blurry for me. But I was looking at that and I was like, that is maybe a sign that I should go and get glasses. So I went to like one of the stores and they did a test with me. And it was a little bit scary when the guy was like, right, so this is how you're viewing it normally, and then this is like how it would be corrected. And it was a lot like the distance was a lot sharper, and I was like, oh.
Like all of a sudden you realize what you've been dealing with.
Yeah, and so he walked me through the whole thing, and I'm getting my pair of glasses.
Oh yeah.
He was like, it can take up to like 10 business days, and then earlier today I get a call. It's like, hi, you can pick up your glasses, and I was like, oh okay. It's like, you can pick it up today or tomorrow, and I was like, I'm leaving the house today. I'm just gonna. Like they were like, oh yeah, from 9 to which I assume that's just when they're going to be open tomorrow. You can come and pick it up. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to be there tomorrow. And she was like, okay, see you then. And it's like, okay. So I have an alarm set for 9. I'm going to get up. I'm going to take the bus there, and then I'm going to get my glasses, get like maybe the next breakfast or whatever, and then I'm going to come back and continue to die. So yeah, I'm really excited. I was gonna like initially just send them the picture of the glasses I had chosen like into Stroden, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna like send in a picture when I have them. Because I don't think they look quite good. The guy helping me pick was also like, that looks quite good on you. And I was like, thank you. I know. So yeah, that's my plan for like tomorrow.
I'm very excited to see that. That'll be fun to see. I'm very curious. How much did they cost? Because now we get to compare. Because I got my glasses last year,
right?
So I know exactly how much mine are. Do you have insurance? Is glasses insurance a thing? Do you guys need that? Let's start there. You guys you can just go and buy glasses and they're normal. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, they will offer us like a bunch of stuff. What they did at the place I went to, he was like, we have this like thing that you can do. Maybe you've seen it on TV. I was like, I don't watch TV. He was like, okay, I'll explain it to you. So I'm essentially renting my glasses, but for that, I can like switch out the lens, have the lenses switched out whenever over the next 2 years for the time that I have it rented. So I rent it for 2 years. If I want to keep them by the end of it, I can I pay the like renting like the 12 euros or whatever that it is. It's I think Skull calculate, or like no, he calculated it was like 300 something. So I'm just gonna pay like a monthly fee of like 12 something for 2 pairs of glasses as well, so I have a backup. If it breaks, I can bring it in. I'll pay like 35 and they're just repaired. And if the lens, if my eyesight changes, I can come back in like after I don't know half a year and be like, hey, can we check it again? And then they just switch it out for free, which is pretty great. So in total, because I was also like, while I was looking at the frames, I was like, how much does this cost because I didn't. Because he was also trying to be like, oh, and you could also give you like an extra pair of sunglasses. Because again, I get two, an extra pair of sunglasses, or with this like fancy stuff. And I was like, that's fine. I'll just take two of the one that I have because I didn't want. Like I feel a little bit stupid for it now. I was like, I could have gotten like sunglasses or whatever. I was like, no, I think I'll try to do it so that I have to pay like.
I think prescription
like,
sunglasses
not a
are a
scam,
amount. Dude. I really stand by it. You can get clips. You can get things that go over. There's other ways to experience shading over your eyes than paying a premium and losing out on another frame. No, well, I've been a glasses wearer my whole life. I don't remember not wearing glasses. Like it's been like that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised how close they are, which very comparable pricing wise. I also went and looked it up. So 20 Celsius is 68, which is where I put it when I sleep. I'm usually sitting at about 70 Fahrenheit, which I'm guessing is 21. Yeah, 21. It's usually where like that's my comfy temp is 21. You know what I mean? I drop it down to 20 when Beth and I go to bed. Yeah. 40 is 3 degrees Fahrenheit under where Raleigh's predicted to get to. So that's pretty close to the heat wave that like pretty 1-to-1 the heat wave that North Carolina is about to get hit with. So that's pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's just insanity.
Then for the money, the glass is €300, 341 USD. Almost exactly what I paid for my glasses with insurance. But these I got I got one schmancy ass pair of glasses. I got like a good frame with a warranty on it. And I got like no glare, blue light, that kind of shit in it. So that way it's better. Like again, I have
I got
a bunch of crazy
well.
LED shit, and you just get that little bit if I look right at it. But and honestly, I'm realizing that I don't even think that's the one LED that you can see in both, and that's because I'm staring at it when I'm doing that. It helps a lot, especially with the screens. But yeah, dude, welcome to getting old.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're old now.
Yeah, I mean, it was like bound to happen eventually anyway, because my parents both wear glasses. Both of sets of my grandparents both wear glasses. So it's like I was telling the guy as well. I was like, yeah. So he was like, yeah. So like, what made you like come and get it checked out? And I was like, well, this and this, and then also all of my almost all of my family wears glasses. So it's like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, so prone to it. It's like, yeah, probably prone to have it happen eventually.
I'll also be real, dog. If it was blurry far away, you probably should have already been wearing glasses.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, it's been,
like if it was far, like you shouldn't be driving.
I don't drive, first of all.
Good. Thank God.
I don't have a driver's license and I don't have a car.
There we go. The roads are safe. We're good.
The rides are safe. Now I've been saying this. It's just that I have kind of like not gone because of the insane pricing that is often associated with like getting glasses. Because every like one time my former boss, she's quit. Well, she's quit now. She's somewhere else. But her and a bunch of our coworkers we were talking about getting glasses, and she was like, yeah. And then I paid I don't know what it was. I think it was over $1,000 that she was like. But I think it was a bunch of fancy schmancy shit as well. And she was getting paid the big money. But I was like,
some people like doing the designer
pushing
shit.
It, where I was like, yeah, So I've just been kind of like pushing it ahead of me because of the like financial burden that it unfortunately is. But now, I'm picking up my glasses tomorrow, and I will be sending pictures.
That's awesome. No, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
But enough about me. I've talked enough about me. How has your week been?
Dude, I did nothing. I've been quietly grinding. So, our friends, Ashley and Violet, like me, are deep grinders of video games. Violet has thousands of hours in Final Fantasy XIV, and Ashley has more than me. I think she has almost double my hours.
Yeah.
And we've all been playing. However, I was talking some shit saying like I'm gonna beat you guys to 100, and they're like, "There's no way. It's absolutely not gonna happen. There's no way. You're too far behind. How could you? I just got my subscription back. That'd be crazy." That'd be crazy if over the last 2 weeks I've been quietly logging in every single day and doing all of my dailies. That'd be really crazy. So over the last 2 weeks,
oh my God,
I went from level 82 to 95, and I am now a higher level than Violet is in Final Fantasy, and I don't think she knows it yet. So I've just quietly, I get on,
oh my God,
I do my dailies. Dude, Final Fantasy 14 leveling is a joke. These people wouldn't survive in World of Warcraft. In World of Warcraft, the grind to get from level 1 to level 80 is as long as it takes to get from level 80 to level 90. It is then about as long to get from level 90 to 95 as it did to get from 1 to 90. It is that long. It is that hard to get to that max level. Dude, I'm probably gonna hit this in the next, if my math is right, 5 days. So I'm just gonna quietly That's what I've been doing. I've been on that. I went, and after I was like, oh, I'm a little burnt out on Final Fantasy. I went and I dipped my toe back into Deadlock. And I've made my final decision to just like, unless it's a homie who wants to play with me, I'm never touching those games. I'm just never going to touch a MOBA ever again.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think those games are the Walmart, Target, Costco's of the video game industry. It is designed to like suck your soul out and keep you in there and just farm your attention forever. And it just made me sad. I logged back in, and any of the enjoyment and all of the silver sheen, the rose-colored glasses were just gone.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I've got Pride today, which is why we're extra gayed out. So that'll be fun. That's my first actual Pride event. So I'm very excited for that. I
hope you have a lot of fun.
We will see. It's a late event. We're just going like 7 to 10, and in reality it'll be like 7:30 to 10, and it's just like a late night block party, and it'll also be the first date night Beth and I have had in a very long time.
Nice.
So that'll be fun.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, other than that, it's just been work and working on that stuff. It's boring as shit, dude. Work's been dead. No, there's no storms. Weirdly enough, even with the power outages, shit's just dead.
Yeah,
so
same.
I'm just kind of kicking dirt.
Yeah.
But at least
same though. We like last week we were really busy, and then now this week, now that we've cleared all of that, we're no longer very busy. But that's okay, because I think I've talked about this. I have an Australian One Piece roleplay partner.
Yeah.
And we only really catch each other when I'm at work and they just get off work. So to quote them, Nick, my good friend Nick, boss makes $1, I make a dime, so I roleplay on company time.
I just want to stir up and start some drama.
You said
Nick, your good friend Nick, but not Skull, your best friend Skull. So I'm just gonna start some drama here and point that out. I'm gonna stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. I'm just being a little laugh. How dare you disrespect Skull in such a Skull, your best friend Skull, in such a way?
It's not just one room over, but also like. Skull, my best friend Skull, is not only like 2 rooms over, but also like 2 VCs up. So
there you go. And also,
it's a very funny coincidence.
Hysterical of the straightest man in our community to try to act like he's the gatekeeper. Get the fuck out of my house, kid. You don't know.
That's so funny.
You don't know who I am.
Fucking hilarious of him to do. I went in there and I was like, you are not gonna call me bald and straight. You don't get to do that.
Oh, who are you, Alex?
I don't know. Are you in on this fucking joke that Alex keeps calling me?
Yes, I'm aware.
This fucking joke that Alex keeps calling me bald. I'm not bald. For everyone, just for reference, everyone, I know the planet might look like that, but I'm not bald.
So
I have
the
luscious
spren is
black
bald,
hair that I
but
dyed again yesterday. So.
There you go. The person isn't bald, but the spren is.
The true form.
Is it like I mean,
Yeah,
technically,
exactly.
what are rings if not planetary hair?
Exactly.
That's
So
what
not
I
even this
think.
form of me is bald. So suck it, programmer man Alex.
There you go. But we got
Anyway.
some juicy chapters still. There was
Yes, we did.
we got a lot of setup, a lot of stuff. But before we jump into that, we have first the intro, because this is the Archive,
Yes.
a Cosmere book club where we cover all of the latest and greatest news in the Cosmere and the multiverse, and read through the Cosmere chapter by chapter. Right now, we're currently in the middle of Hero of Ages. Just started. This is part 4, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Part 4, Beautiful Destroyer.
Beautiful
I always
Destroyer.
note it down.
I need to start writing those. I don't. Do we want to start with the art, or do we want to start with the weekly update?
I think we started with the art last. Did we start with the art last time?
I don't remember, dude.
I think we might have. So let's start with the weekly recap.
Wonderful. I was a little half-hearted with the stuff.
To talk about.
Yeah, it was a shorter-ish one. There's some kind of fun stuff to chat about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be real, I was kind of lazy with the stuff I didn't really care about, so I was just kind of like blah blah blah. He said some stuff about this thing, so we'll go through. I got the important stuff. So Mistborn screenplay, he only got a little bit more done, but he made some progress. For 85%. Mistborn screenplay progress. Currently at 85%. He's apparently making regular flights to Apple to like consult with them and talk to them about stuff. So that he's pretty good. Constantly going out there talking to them, apparently. The Songrise draft is done, but apparently there's going to be another one. And that other book, that Riftbound book that I talk about, got some more progress done on it. He hasn't told me what it is yet, so I still don't know what the fuck it is, and I'm not looking it up. Some new
I like that you say he hasn't told you. Like your close personal friend Brandon Sanderson.
He's looking at me in the eyes when he does those, so that's on him, not on me. Okay, he's like, hello, I'm Brandon Sanderson, your personal friend, and today I'm here to tell you. It's really weird that he starts every video like that, but he does. Don't look, don't check, but that's how he starts all of them. Yeah, hello, it's me, it's me, your close personal friend Brandon Sanderson. There you go. He talked some more about Nexus. It was a lot of advertising. He talked about it. I'm gonna rant a little bit. He grinded my gears a little bit again. He really did. Because he had this thing where he's like, don't forget to get your Nexus tickets, but they're probably sold out by now, but make sure you get them. Like, he's told by his team to push them because they probably haven't been sold out yet. But he's like, by the time it gets posted, it'll be sold out. It'll sell out by then, which he's likely right. He's likely correct. Let's be clear. He's likely right. You're being a dick about it. You're being a dick about it. And he says it so flippantly and kind of douchily. It just pissed me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. The vibes continued, where he talked about his Oxford speech a little bit, which, like we talked about, it got posted last week. But now he talked about it because he wasn't in there last week. So the Oxford speech is up. He says it's Professor Sanderson, but don't hold him to the scale of other professors, even though he's being Professor Sanderson. So he's trying to have his cake and eat it too. But the Oxford speech is about Tolkien specifically. So if you want a pretty cool deep dive into Tolkien at Oxford by somebody who's like technically a scholar, like he's not actually a Tolkien doctor. That's not what he got his doctorate in, but he is a fanatic at such a level with the other research he's done. He might as well be a scholar. That's at least the stance I take with him. He took 8 months to write the script for that Oxford speech. So I definitely think it'll be at least worth a listen. Again, it can be difficult to deal with the pretentiousness of, as he's dubbed it, Professor Sanderson. However, unfortunately, the dude's just good. So there's a kind of point where it's like, when does the arrogance just become correct confidence? I don't think that's for me to say, but my man, he spent 8 months writing it. So, and then this I thought was really interesting, and I wanted to take a moment just to pause and talk about this. This is a really cool thing that they're doing for. Oh, whoa! Your face died. We're back. Right?
Yeah, sorry, I'm having some connection issues, and I don't know what it is.
All good. Do we need to pause real quick?
I was gonna let you get through it first, but I'm gonna try and rejoin the call real quick. See if that fixes whatever's going on.
No stress. I used to have a technical difficulties screen. I should get that back. You are seeing behind the paywall. You are currently seeing behind the paywall. Check, chickadee check, 1 2. He's dead, gang. He died. We'll never get to have an in-depth talk about Brandon Sanderson's ableism and the way that he tries to work through it in his writing, yet still is that somehow. Much like his religious issues. It seems like he just like writes through other people processing through his things, and then just chooses not to go through the emotional movements that he's writing these characters going through, which is a brave choice. But I mean, good for him, I guess. He's a talented author to be able to do that. Put himself in those perspectives, but then remove himself completely from them. It's kind of interesting. Nope.
Also having connection problems, and they're not downloading anything, so I don't know what it fucking is, except for like our fucking stupid ass internet company being incredibly fucking shitty.
Could it be your?
Sorry, no, you're good. This is pissing me off.
Are you hardwired or do you have an adapter? Like, how are you plugged in?
I have a LAN adapter.
An adapter.
Like I'm directly plugged into it.
Oh, so you are plugged in. You could always try cycling that. That is an option, just to cycle the connection. If you wanted to, that will take you down, but you could.
That's fine. Oh yeah, because just get through this fucking somehow.
Is it Discord? Is that what the connection issues are having?
No, it's our entire internet. It's just because we're with an extremely shitty company. Yeah.
Makes sense. It's all good. Worst case, we can do what we had to do that one time where I just didn't stream and we just streamed on your side.
I mean, it would probably be better if we just streamed on your side because it's my internet that's fucking up.
No, that's what I mean. Is like the way we did it that time, we can do the opposite.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might just have to do that.
That's okay. If you think it'll help your vibe a little bit, I think that's more than reasonable. And if you want the file, I can send it over.
Because
it's frustrating and it's bullshit, dude. Fuck that.
Because it's fucking pissing me off because it's for no reason as well. Because earlier I messaged, I was like, "Are you downloading something?" Because that's often like when one of us is having internet problems. Often, guys, that's the case. The other one was downloading something, but like Skull's like, "Yeah, okay, I stopped it," and then I go over and it's like, "Are you sure they're done this time?" Skull's like, "Yeah." And Steam is not even open. I'm like, "Okay, great." So I don't know what's suffering my fucking internet right now. Oh
if depending on how long it'd been turned off, it might still be needing to rebound. You know what I mean? So if it's like, especially if you're trying to live stream and download something, that'll definitely overload a bad connection. But then it's not gonna, think of it like a hose. You've been overloading the hose, so now the water's gotta like re-regulate before it can even out.
Yeah. Now that I'm no longer streaming, it is fine.
Yep.
So yeah.
You just had to give it a couple seconds. It's all good.
Yeah.
Technology is really dumb a lot of the time.
Oh,
it's water. It's all water. Literally, it's just signal flow. It's just A to B.
It's all fucking awful. Is what. Anyway, so I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Please go on.
You're good. I don't know how much you heard my ranting over it while I was trying to fill the air. There's a really cool accessibility thing that was done that Sanderson had like a really weird, shitty vibe about the whole time he was talking about it.
Oh.
So they're releasing their very first large print physical copies of books. They're doing a large print of Tress of the Emerald Sea.
Oh, that's nice.
The whole time he's talking about it, he's like, my agent told me we should do this. I thought it was silly because you can just zoom in on a Kindle, but I guess some people might buy them. This is his energy the whole time he's talking about it.
That's fucked up.
The whole time. So I wanted to take a moment to genuinely shout out Joshua, didn't even get his last name. Agent Joshua, thank you for trying to fucking be an advocate for people. And it makes fucking Vin so funny to me because that's just what Sanderson would think.
That's just what he's like.
That's just so who he is as a person, truthfully. And I just think it's so funny to me that he is able to write people who are going through growth that he should be able and actively be experiencing, and he just doesn't and chooses not to go through the growth that he's having other people go through, and chooses to be the ignorant version of the characters that he's written. He writes the flaws of himself out of the characters, but chooses not to develop that out of himself personally. Insane choice.
It's fucking crazy, actually.
It is.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
This thing, it has become.
I'm killing him, actually.
No, dude, this thing has become like the biggest issue for me as a fan of like him and his writing, because it makes it very difficult to support him at times and support. It's at the point where I am separating the art from the artist. Because this is, let's be very clear.
100%.
I'm a firm believer the thing that makes the Cosmere good is the beta readers and the researchers that he works with, and he is a part of a system that, and I think the system does not get as much credit as it deserves. I think Brandon Sanderson has way too much of a spotlight for what really allows it to land in such a big way. Because again, Stormlight, if you ever get really bored and you want to laugh, go check out Stormlight Prime, Way of Kings Prime. It's a joke, dude. It's bad.
I hear.
Bad. I couldn't even get through like 5 chapters where I'm like, oh no, you can tell all of the reiterating that like the beta readers and the editors do to help it become an actually functional story. It's fucking artwork. Now, granted, I'm making a lot of from the hip assumptions, but I think it's pretty flagrant when you see the things that are like purely Sanderson versus the things that have been through the process and the quality difference therein.
Yeah. That's insane.
It was so crazy to me. It was a little bit validating for me as someone like, I know I get a little hot. I know I like getting mad and yelling at people. It makes me feel good. I enjoy it. And I enjoy criticizing the things I love. I don't know why a lot of people don't like doing that. A lot of people don't like picking apart and finding the things about they love that like are kind of weird or broken. And because I feel people put too much of themselves in that maybe, but I digress. It really solidified in my head that the things that I pick up on, those little things when he's talking, I'm not crazy. He does these like little things that are just like, dude, why are you shitty? Why are you like kind of a dick? I love this guy's writing. I really want to ask him. I would love to genuinely sit down. There's no way if we ever blow up and these videos get out, there's no way he ever sits down after the amount of criticism I've thrown his way. But it'd be so interesting because I think I would have to confirm and be genuine about like wanting to have a genuine, honest conversation about those aspects of his character. Specifically, I wouldn't even because I'm sure he doesn't want to talk about religion. He's been very clear that he doesn't want to like talk about it openly because of how problematic it is. So he just avoids it entirely. I would love to keep it vague though and ask that question. I would love to be able to ask that question, whereas it seems like you put a lot of your own flaws in your characters, as any writer does, as any good writer should do, as any good writer should do.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
And you have your characters go through these growth patterns, and I, as a writer and as an artist, do this too. But I found that when I do this, I carry that growth with me, and I seem to go through those motions. Do you feel like you do that? And do you think there are some aspects of your life where maybe that could have happened and it didn't? And if so, why? I would love to know the answer to that question. I don't have to be crazy all the time. I don't need to ask him why he thinks Joseph Smith is legitimate. Even if I want to. But I can also understand not wanting that to be a focal point. But it's also difficult not to when you write a story about gods. We're going to ask you, the author, about your religious beliefs. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't. Yeah. I don't see how that's not going to come up.
It does factor in a intrinsically. I feel. Oh.
But yeah, I highly suggest, I would love if you went and checked out the weekly update just to see if you catch the vibe, because I know I'm very sensitive to people being shitty like that. When someone's a little shitty, I'm like, okay, what the fuck was that? And I call it out hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm curious to your sensitivity levels, how much it registers. I'm very curious.
I will pull it up for immediately after pod. Absolutely, 100%.
But
that's crazy. Yeah, but
art of the week.
Art of the week. So I have the credits open. Is this very lovely piece of my OTP? This is by Jenny Dolphin on Tumblr and other places. I believe they have it at Etsy as well. But it's my little OTP.
Yes, the kiss
nothing
at
ever bad happens to them.
The kiss at the dance, surrounded by mist.
Yeah.
That's fire.
And nothing bad ever happens to them. And nothing bad ever happens. Oh, I care them so much, Ollie. I sure hope nothing bad happens to them.
I keep trying to find my perfect cast for Vin, and I cannot. I can't find one.
It's really hard. It's really difficult.
They're so young. They're so young. It's so hard.
16.
Well, now she's 21, right?
No, she's 21. But oh.
I'd be like, Elend, you can find a 900 white men. That'll look like it. That'll be fine.
100%.
Vin's a little harder. Well, I feel like, so here's the issue. I guess the question is, so Vin, I think the kind of beautiful thing about Vin is like she's a little generic, but the genericness shines through as she becomes a gem. You know what I mean? It's like
100%.
Coming through, the take the glasses off, fix up the hair. Exactly. Coming of age. Exactly. Right. It's so it becomes the thing of like, who recognizable? What kind of, if you were to pull a bigger person? But it's also like there's not a lot of good young actors out there right now.
No, not really.
You could pull Obsession Girly. What's her name? I can't remember her.
I don't remember.
Nikki something, or is that the name in the movie? I can't remember.
That's the name of the character. I believe.
I don't know. I've consumed everything I know from that movie. I've consumed through fucking Twitter. I've been getting film analysis Twitter of Obsession. That's how I've come to
I've been
view
getting
everything.
Film analysis TikTok.
There
funnily
you go.
Enough.
There you go. Oh, I do love that art.
It's so pretty. I love them so much. Nothing bad ever happens to them. Nothing bad ever happens to Vin and Elend Venture. Oh, I just feel it in my bones that I'm gonna be heartbroken by the time this is over.
I mean, dude,
I feel it in my very
this whole part was L's. It was nothing but L's all the way down. It was all bad vibes the whole time. I think that's why I wasn't taking a lot of notes. I was just like, ooh, ah, I was like flinching every time a fucking chapter passed, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's oh my god, it's really bad. I'm like with the epigraphs too. Every time, like, I don't know, the closer we get to it, like the end of it, I'm like, oh god, when's the shoe gonna drop? Right? When's the bad awful stuff gonna happen? And also, how are we gonna get from Sazed, I don't want to be a leader, to, well, to where we get in the end?
Well, I think pretty poignantly, there's a trend that we've seen where it seems like the people who are thrust into power in Mistborn usually aren't the ones that want it.
That's true. That's true. Right.
Like we got the whole crew, and then we have Vin. Well, then we have the people that do want it and pursue it are doomed.
Yeah.
Those are the two
true.
facts of Mistborn, is that if you pursue the power, you will be destroyed, and if you don't want the power, you will end up with it.
Yeah. No, that's just true. Oh. Especially with Rajek's fucking last note being like,
you're fucked, dude. Good luck. Yeah, dude.
Good luck. I fucked up. Good luck. I'm gonna be dead, so well, it's not like I don't care, but like, you know,
dude,
I'm dead, so I don't what was it? I'm dead, so I imagine I won't care as much, or whatever the line was that I really liked.
Yeah, it was
really funny. It's really funny.
I'm not sure whether or not I should care because I will be dead. I think to me it was really heartbreaking because he's like, I do care, even if it seems like I shouldn't. I do. This world is dying. Really, this world I tried to save, and I can do nothing.
Yeah, it's really sad about like him being like, oh, I'm trying my best. I want to be better. I want to do well. But also like, and don't they see that it's perfect? It's like, it's not perfect though. It's not.
Well, it is perfect for the goal that he was trying to achieve.
Yeah, that's true.
It wasn't perfect. Again, perspective, right? Knowledge.
Yeah.
This is what I've discovered. What this section really did, maybe because he did a little bit too heavy-handedly, this whole section is just dramatic irony. It's just you as the reader being told something verbatim and then being shown someone flagrantly misunderstanding it, and you're just there like, okay, this guy's gonna get fucked soon. He doesn't know what's going on, but I do. And then someone else shows up, and then what's the opposite of dramatic irony? When they know something we don't? Or is that dramatic irony? I can never remember.
No, I think dramatic irony is when we know something they don't. What's the opposite?
Is that just normal irony? When they know something that we don't?
The opposite of dramatic irony is for synonyms, I'm fucking weird. Fucking. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me. Yeah. Oh, here, what's the term when?
It's not situational irony. Yeah, I think it might technically just fall under basic irony.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, because it's like the subversion of expectations, your setup. Yeah, I think that might just end up falling under irony. Character knows something we don't. Let's see what that shows up. What's it called when character knows something we don't? Narrative enigma or dramatic concealment. I'm also seeing people, apparently the writer of the Pirates of the Caribbean calls them character superior.
Okay.
So there's a couple different terms, but I do believe, I mean, there's a world you could just call it inverted dramatic irony, or I kind of like dramatic concealment. I think dramatic concealment feels the best.
That is good.
It just feels, that feels apt. You know what I mean? Dude, we have a talent for ending on TenSoon chapters. Have you noticed this?
We do.
Every time we stop in the midpoint, we end on a TenSoon chapter somehow.
It's a TenSoon chapter.
I love it.
I love him so much.
Okay, let's just start at the end since we're here, because I couldn't help but talk about him. Dude,
I love so much. I knew when he was like going back to Kelsier's body, he was like, and now I just need to change back. I was like, you're not gonna change back before something else happens. I was like, I know how the song and dance goes.
You can't fool me, you motherfucker.
I don't know if he knows when he's kicked in motion.
I think he absolutely does. I think
oh my god. It's so good. He's such a genius.
I think TenSoon,
so clever.
This is the fucked up thing. I'm gonna break your heart here. I think TenSoon was just being Orsure again.
Oh.
It was set up in such a way that he was remembering and putting himself back in that mindset and back in that place where he had to be, and he hates himself for it. He hates himself so much for it, except for, or if not for, Vin. And that shit, oh, dude. That broke my fucking heart.
I love TenSoon so much.
I think TenSoon is my favorite character. I think that's where I've landed. I think
I think mine is still Breeze, but TenSoon is definitely.
For me, there is something so just heartbreaking and beautiful and sad, and it's the homeward bound of it all. And then he's a black wolf dog. Like, it's designed to fuck me up, dude. It's absolutely designed to fuck me up. Like, it's brutal, but I love it. They did such a good job. Again, this to me is the thing that's missing from like the late game of Stormlight. Like, I feel like we don't get the same character development, and that's what made the Cosmere good. And then people are like, oh, you don't like it because it's like environmental storytelling instead of character storytelling. Is like, yeah, because it's different now, and it was a way, and now it's different for some fucking reason. Like, it used to be good, and now it's not good. Maybe that's because we've changed to a new type of storytelling and we should go back to the other one. Because it's not like there's not environmental storytelling. You know what I mean? It's there. It's still present. It's for me, I think of Sunlit Man. Can you remember one character's name from Sunlit Man other than the two that we remember?
No.
Not one. Not one name. I was trying for like a couple hours today when I was thinking about this as a conversation topic. I can't think of one name.
No, me neither, actually.
And it's a Cosmere novel, and we didn't fall in love with any of those assholes. In fact, we fell out of love with some characters that we loved. Like, that's crazy.
It is crazy. It's actually insane.
But TenSoon is stirring up some shit. And then I'm lost on city names, so I'm hoping you've got it. Are Vin and Elend in Orto, or is that where Breeze and the gang are at?
I was I'm gonna go look at
Be so careful.
I'm gonna be so careful. Where is here pages? Some series. Trilogy. Nope. Where is No, Orto is where Breeze and the gang are. Vin and Elend are at Fedric's. Ah!
That's right.
I was like,
They went
yeah.
they ended up going east, right? Or they west? I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
I can't remember. Don't fucking ask me
Yeah.
any cardinal directions. I don't fucking know.
But so yeah, he's gonna go back up to them, and then oh god, so it's gonna be so if I don't get the TenSoon Vin reunion before the planet explodes, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna be livid.
Me too.
I'm gonna be so mad, dude. Well, apparently now it sounds like, I'll be fully honest, I thought we were gonna get clean wipe everybody dead.
Mm-hmm.
From the sounds of it, it sounds like TenSoon is setting up people surviving what's about to happen.
Yes.
TenSoon's like, I hope so. Get underground. Everyone's gonna die who's not underground. It's like he's gonna scorch the planet. I think what's gonna happen, this is my called shot. He's gonna take the planet, move it way closer, and then move it back to where it's supposed to go. Whenever Says gets the power to do this, that's what he's gonna do. Is he's gonna move it close, burn it all off, and then move it back. And that's why he's like, you got to get underground because everything's gonna get fucking destroyed. Because they have like the long con. They know what's actually gonna happen. For some reason.
Yeah.
TenSoon literally cracking the whole lore open there is crazy.
Huh?
TenSoon cracking the whole lore open to all the people of Luthadel, of just being like, Ruin is coming to kill all of you, and you should handle that.
Yeah, that was crazy. He's like, yep. So Ruin's coming, and you here's what you need to do. I love him so much.
And everyone's like, yes sir.
Yes sir. Yes, Mr. Survivor, sir. He's like, awesome. And then he takes the fucking bones with him. Hello,
dude.
Hello.
It's difficult though, because that was what caused the tension point between Orshur and Vin. So now are we gonna get the TenSoon tell? Like, what the fuck? Oh no, but he's going to fucking Orto, so he's just gonna show up as actual Kelsier and fuck over what's his name.
Oh my god, wait, that's actually so good.
He's just gonna roll up and be like, you're a bitch, you're not my boy, kill yourself. He's gonna look at Spook and be like, dude, you're crazy, that's not me, I'm me, what are you talking about? Even though that's also not him. Oh dude, there's gonna be some crazy shit.
It's gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun, actually. I know it.
We got,
oh, this is actually really exciting.
We got I picked TenSoon. Where do you want to take us next?
Give me TenSoon. Fucking Vin and Ruin. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, talk about dramatic irony. The thing that we're kind of still holding on. Well, because now we're kind of caught up, right? We kind of know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess it still hasn't been hammered in that it's the earring though. She hasn't figured that out yet.
She hasn't figured it out, exactly. Oh my god.
Let me ask you this. Where are you at right now on the, was Reen a person or not? Because I'm kind of on the fence. I see both.
I'm also kind of on the fence because like initially I was like, oh, maybe Reen is like a manifestation of Ruin, but that also in the epigraphs says it's like oh, I don't think like he could only appear to certain people or manipulate certain people, and like he couldn't do all that much. So maybe Reen was a real person, but the earring, like Ruin is using Reen to manipulate Vin, like he's using the Lord Ruler supposedly, and Kelsier to manipulate Penrod and fucking Spook. So I don't know. I don't know.
It's tough.
It's really tough.
I'm caught on, and maybe this is just oops all L's, everything sucks and is bad. Oh, I had it and then I fully lost it. What were we just talking about?
Ruin and Reen.
Yeah, Ruin, Reen. Yes. So in the epigraphs, there's this very specific poignant point where he was able to manipulate people who had a weak grip on reality.
Yes.
We know Vin's mom was crazy.
Yes.
So I think Reen, this is where I'm at. Reen was never real. Vin's mom went fucking crazy because of Ruin, and Ruin knew if he had someone he could have manipulated for that long, starting from childhood, and like carefully, really meticulously work your magic and let her become, oh dude, she's a savant. She wasn't not necessarily a savant, because she wasn't flaring. You have to flare to become a savant. But that that long-term usage of allomancy over a very extended period of time like became the way that Spook did with becoming a savant, of like burning it for so long, adapting. That's where like I think her natural abilities are coming from, because she's been burning metals forever.
Yeah.
She's just always she's always been burning metals the whole fucking time. Since that shit went in her ear, since her mom killed her sister, she became an allomancer, and Ruin has been manipulating her into not thinking that until it was convenient for him.
Convenient for him, yeah.
I.e. running into Kelsier and moving on. That's what I'm kind of piecing together right now. It's so fucked up and sad.
It is. Oh my god. And he's there with her the entire time, and she's like, yo, I'm fucked up. Fuck off. Go kill yourself. Piss off, Ruin. I hate that guy so much. I really do.
Dude, it's so fucked. It's just the idea. Oh, okay. Here's a crazy one. She can always hear Ruin. Always. Always hear. Earring pierced through the ear. Marsh and the Inquisitors have been pierced through their brains, and their minds are no longer their own.
Oh my god. Fuck.
It is the pieces of their bodies that get pierced by the metal that is then surrendered to the shard.
Fuck, you're right. God damn it.
Tavia. Okay, spoilers for Stormlight, but I just have to. How are fabrials made? You remember fabrials?
Yeah, I remember fabrials.
They're gems.
Also by like,
it's gemstones. Then you take metal, and then you can either like take metal and like make it a cage, or you can like drill through it and put the metal through it, and it does different things depending on what metals you wrap it in and what kind of stuff you do with it, and you poke different holes in it and do different things with that. Isn't that just neat? Isn't that just neat?
Isn't that just cool? Isn't that just so cool? Fuck.
Because everything has a resonant frequency, and that's how you fuck with resonant frequencies.
I'm gonna lose my mind, Ollie.
That's how you fuck with resonant frequencies, Tavius.
It's you all punch connected, holes in it. Ollie. It's all connected.
Dude, I just need the series to be done. That's what I need. I need Sanderson to be done. That's what I need.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I would like all the books done, and I would like all the answers in there, please.
Thank you. Because the frustrating part is I don't know if he already has them or if he's writing them, because then he can be a smug little shit about it. You know what I mean? He's not as good as Oda is with like the wink wink nudge nudge. Again, Oda winks nudge nudge. Sanderson shows his fucking hole.
Yeah.
Oda will give you Oda will lift up his little skirt and show you his ankle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's so true. You don't know how true this is about the last chapter, Ollie. I do need you to catch up fucking desperately, actually.
I'm excited. I will promise you I will catch up on One Piece before the next podcast episode. I will do that for you, my friend. You have my word.
Thank you. I'll talk to you.
Oh, I now also see who your fucking profile picture is. God damn it! Of course, that's the one you pick.
Yeah, Scott was judging me for it the other day as well.
I'm more okay with Eam. I'll say that. I'm more comfortable with Eam. Like Eam is like
that long.
Eam's so far in the other direction that I'm like, okay, this guy's like just bad. Like
unfortunately, Killingham's also a bit of an idiot, and he bewitched me with his idiot charm.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
That's how they get. Yeah, I like him a bit stupid. It's either I like him evil or I like him stupid. Sometimes both.
And he's both. He is both, so it's perfect. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just definitely no, this isn't a One Piece podcast.
This is yeah, we can talk about One Piece after the
You're distracting me, you bastard.
I'm sorry.
I will also say I don't have too terribly long. So
okay.
We only have a short bit more. We talked about TenSoon. We talked about Ruin and Vin being trapped in fucking that whole situation.
Hastings.
Yes, I constantly feel like again you can feel the proto Sanderson. You can feel the polish that what this turns into in Stormlight. You know what I mean? It doesnn't feel that clever, and he's like, this is the most clever thing in the world. You know what I mean? It feels that's maybe that's me, but it's just like, oh my god, it's so fucking cool and clever, and it's just like, I mean, it's smart. It's really cool. Yeah. It just feels like he's kind of talking it up a little bit, like the characters are talking up the kind of okay moves, but again,
yeah. Oh. Yeah, again, says it, and it's like, oh, I don't like being a leader. But I also really like Breeze being like, hey, the best thing about being a leader is you just delegate to other people. I found that very funny.
Yeah, very Breeze moment. Phenomenal very Breeze moment
indeed.
Aurien, like, kind of being standoffish to just the other woman is very funny to me.
It's very funny. That's really I love her so much. She's really grown on me, actually.
I really did hate her.
Like, he's not competition. I love her so much. She's such a bitch. I love her so much.
Oh my god. You need that kind of girly pop energy in there somewhere. You know what I mean?
You do. She's like at this point, she's like a very integral part of the crew to me.
Yeah,
like without her, things wouldn't be as fun.
No, exactly. She is the upgrade and counter to Breeze, right? Like Breeze is not complete as we talked about this last time, right? Like she literally is the counter to make them a full power between the two of them, right?
Yes, that's true. So I love them so much. I really do.
Again, the age gap you can have a conversation about, but again, they've had the conversation about it publicly. You know what I mean? So it's
exactly.
It's very clear that she's the chaser. So that's more okay. People might argue that makes it less okay, but I think they should shove it. I think that's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you do everything in your power and they pursue it and you're like, no, this can't be that way, and they're like, fuck you, fuck this, let's do it anyway, and you're like, okay, as long as we've acknowledged it, that's where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So long as it's not illegal. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. Or reasonable with adults, right? At the end of the day,
they're both adults.
Adults who manipulate other humans.
Who manipulate humans and possibly also each other.
So maybe the highest EQ humans on the planet. Well, Aurien definitely manipulates Breeze. Breeze does not use his shit at all on Aurien. He's like that. I think that's one of my favorite dynamics about them is how flagrantly she just manipulates everyone, but Breeze refuses.
And she's like, well, if you're not doing it, she's great. I love her so much.
No, dude, that scene of her crying and riling everybody up into the riot laugh.
I keep thinking about that every time she's mentioned. I'm like, oh,
so many movie moments. So many movie moments. The fight with Elend, dude, where he's like, "Are you the Lord Ruler?"
And he's like, close enough. Oh my god.
His shit turned black. So here's the question. They said black uniform. Was it black because of soot, or did he put on a black uniform?
No, I might have missed that. He put on a black uniform because he didn't put he didn't want to stay.
He wanted to be
one.
Stealthy. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense because I was trying to figure that out. I was like rushing through. I'm not going to lie. I was sitting at this desk finishing the things because I forgot my headphones this morning at work. So I had to.
Yeah, no, I've also started listening to it a lot at home because now I write a lot at work.
Nice.
Because of the time difference I have with my good friend Nick. We have like a very like the window that we have to interact with each other is like about the 8 hours I have at work. So, but yeah.
I'm doing a peruse just to make sure. Yeah, it's very interesting. Another thing to talk about with the nature of Harmony and Ruin and Sazed maybe not being 100% a reliable narrator. He talks about Ruin and Harmony being opposites. But Elend, who was Ruin and Preservation are being opposites. But Preservation, Elend held Preservation for a time, seemingly.
Elend?
Right? Is that not what happened? Because it was the well, and then Elend took that, because that was the thing, right? She got Ruin, and Elend went to the well. Is that not what happened?
No, wasn't Elend like the Miss Spirit Ruin, presumably.
Yeah, now we know Miss Spirit is Ruin, right?
Is Ruin.
Well, no, because the Miss Spirit
almost killed him.
No, because the Miss Spirit was trying to make Vin not release the power.
Yeah, wait, true.
So I think there's multiple Miss Spirits. I think that's what this is confirmation of.
Possibly. Ruin and Preservation give off a similar elementic pulse.
No shot.
Because they're both shards.
No, but think about like the shards being especially if we're being told they're opposites, if that is the case, or even if they are close together, I feel like between shards they'd have to be poignantly different. You know what I mean?
It could also be that like to them it's very different, but like the maybe the elementic pulse is like just like similar to humans. I don't know.
So this is kind of how. So I didn't listen to the last bit. Maybe I should go back and actually listen to it again, because I listened to it that one time forever ago, and now I'm listening to it like here and now. Elend, after almost dying, regardless of so maybe then there's an argument that ball, then the Allomancy isn't power of preservation if this is the case. So my theory is currently that when they got to that well and they were at the Well of Ascension and then took Ruin's power from the well, they were in Preservation's Well of Ascension, is where Ruin was trapped.
Only Vin went into the well. And
so where was Elend?
Yeah, like at the like edge, next to like the pool that was the power. Like not in, but like next to.
Yeah, but the power was Ruin's power trapped in Preservation's well.
Yeah, but Elend never went into like the actual well of power.
So then this might be an argument then that Allomancy is a power of preservation based on this thought that I had. If that is if that's the case, then Elend has been changed incredibly drastically and mentally has been obsessed with preserving everyone, preserving the kingdom, preserving the world.
Yeah.
In his pursuit of preserving, he is destroying. He is doing conquest, is doing this thing. So Elend, in his current form, is embodying the harmony of preservation and ruin, which I find very interesting.
Yeah.
But I really can't decide, because he kind of always had that aspect of preservation to him, and then the Allomantic thing made him more ruinous. So I don't know where I'm at. There's a part of me that I just don't know. I simply do not know.
No, me neither.
I really thought, I don't know why I thought Elend like held a power for an amount of time. I don't know why that was in my head.
No, It's as Elend is laying dying, Vin walks into the glowing pool of preservation power, but he's like there, dying.
So that is so yeah, it's preservation's power that is holding Ruin, and by the epigraphs that we heard this time, preservation's power had returned.
Yeah.
So Vin did hold both? Is that what, because she goes into the pool.
Yeah.
It's Ruin's power in the pool. Because that's what Rashik was holding.
Yeah.
And so where's preservation?
It's like a question.
Because we know where preservation's body is, right? You remember where preservation's body is? We were told in the last part's epigraphs. I can tell you, but I'm wondering if you remember. Yes. It's Harmony's body is in all sentient life.
Oh yes, right.
Or
yes.
preservation's body is in to be sentient is to hold preservation's body in your mind, in your soul, or whatever.
Yes.
So you know what my theory is?
Tell me.
I think those pellets were Ruin's body.
Ooh.
I think all of allomancy, all of the allomantic metals is Ruin. All of allomancy as a concept, as power, is Ruin's body. Because that's Elend took it and then became a lot crazier and more aggressive and had allomancy. And as we've talked about, it's very, very ruinous in its ability and what it does.
Yeah. No.
Regardless of what Sazed tries to sell us on.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much all I've got.
Yeah, I don't have that much more either.
We covered a lot of like the really exciting stuff. That fight scene with Elend was just so sick.
It's so sick. Oh my god, I'm so proud of him. He's my boy.
Oh yes, there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about, which I found very interesting, and we had to save for the spoiler corner. So that's perfect.
Yeah.
So if you haven't read through Stormlight and you don't want any spoilers there, or for greater concepts in the Cosmere, specifically relating to the shards, thank you so much for joining us. This has been the Archive. I've been Vezin, or the Archive on YouTube. With me, as always, has been my co-host.
I have been the Pixel, because as the famous Lopen once said, everyone deserves a in front of their name, and the _pixel_x most places, because apparently the _pixel is taking everywhere. Whoever you are, give it back. It's mine now.
But if you never had it, how can they give it back? If you are still with us, thank you for joining us in the spoiler drawer, the spoiler corner, whatever the fuck this place is. I wanted to talk to you about the shards a little bit more freely, more interestingly.
Chat to me.
So, I'm realizing something. These are powers running rampant without a mind or a host to steer them. Like we've seen otherwise.
Yeah.
So I'm so curious. They're so different in how they're handling, and it makes, so this is kind of where I'm landing at. How much of this do you think is Sanderson not having flushed out all of like the shards and their powers and what they can do specifically, and then in Stormlight he wanted to codify it? Or do you think he was very intentionally like, these are shards without holders, the bodies are gone and the minds of those people are gone? Well, maybe the minds of the people aren't gone, maybe it's just their bodies for some reason, Because then it's like there's this. I'm now narrowing in on it. This concept of a body. The Odium and then Valor didn't need a body. They like manifested one when they needed it. And then it's like, this is a version representation of me that's here.
Yeah.
And then
I am following.
But that's not like a body. So why the fuck do these guys have bodies that matter? That's where I'm starting to like have I don't know, like a misalignment, or I don't know if I'm seeing a plot hole or something there. You see what I'm throwing down?
I'm getting you.
What's your take on this? What do you think what's this whole body thing?
That's a great question.
Ooh, here, let me be a little bit more specific. This body thing. Do you think the body thing is a hint to something we don't know yet? Or do you think it's something that was retconned later?
I feel like this is something that was retconned later because it doesn't get any mention whatsoever in Stormlight.
Yeah, and that's like the one where we talk about shards.
A lot, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just yes, please.
Yeah. Because I don't know, because Honor's like, I don't know, Honor's power is like, you know, in the spiritual or whatever. And then like, but that's just the power, not Tanner the person. Because clearly Ruin, whoever the person Ruin is like, has been ruined for, like, that's been the person holding it. And not the power in and of itself. You know? So, but we don't talk about like Tanner needing a body, or like a cultivation having a body, or Odium having a body, like.
But so it
like
is,
we do with where the power of Ruin is like incomplete without a body.
I think Tanner's a very interesting one to point to specifically, because a part of his psyche was in the Stormfather, and that was like the part of him that became the God King of Roshar, whatever. And then there was still the mental part of him that was Tanner. And when Dalinar went and found him in the spiritual realm where he was locked away and trapped in his like little shame corner, he was there. Like Tanner was there.
Yeah, true.
Which is an interesting fact. But again, we know via Odium that these manifestations are kind of, it's like a mix. It's interesting because it's kind of taking Stormlight perspective based, right? How you're viewing it at that time, where it's like, if you, the shard, aren't viewing it as your body, it's not your body. But maybe if you, the shard, are viewing like that's me and that's my body, because you're God or a part of God, you can make that true a little bit. And then that adds consequences.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm at. I'm wondering if it's maybe a little of both, but then maybe that's me giving Sanderson too much fucking credit. And dude, I'm so stuck.
I can, with the extreme benefit of the doubt, maybe say, oh, maybe it's something we haven't, like, that it just hasn't been talked about. But I think I'm leaning more towards it's just like a strange retcon or something.
Like he gets a little bit more specific later, and he kept it very vague here.
Yeah,
because it was giving Shanks using hockey in like episode 2 or 5 or whichever edit you watch when Shanks does it for the first time, and it's like he didn't know the rules of hockey yet. But he knew that like hockey was tied to willpower because that's what it means, and like all of that kind of stuff, right? So I think there's layers to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
I think there's a sort of thing where dude, it's so tough. It's so tough. But I find it very, very interesting. Some of the differences that we are seeing in that like Ruin can't fuck with people's heads the way that Odium and Honor can, apparently.
Yeah.
Like Odium, which is weird because I would figure those would be the one. Odium makes sense. Honor fucking with your head. I guess Honor would also fuck with your head. Never mind. As I thought about it for like more than 10 seconds, that makes a lot of sense. The forces that enact on the world can only affect the external, and the forces that are internal to humans can deeper affect the internal of humans. Powers that are literally the word passion, the concept of honor, which are purely like of humanity and of like people, can like give people fucking visions of the future. And then reason can fully go into people's minds like Ruin can, apparently. If my theory's right there.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for the back half of this part. I think it's gonna be really sad and a bummer.
Yeah, I think this one we're really in for a bummer, and then it's gonna be like a somewhat hopeful ending. I hope and pray.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. You know what I'm realizing? It's not gonna end with it destroyed.
Yeah,
it's not gonna end there.
Yeah. It can't end there. We have 2 other trilogies to get to.
Well, could just start the next one, like leave it thinking. Imagine writing a trilogy of the books and ending the 3rd one with the planet destroyed, and then quietly 5 years later releasing Era 2. Not saying a word.
Insane.
That
would be insane.
Not what he did. Would have been based as hell.
Would have been really funny. I'll be honest. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Everyone's dead. All of your favorite characters are dead. 5 years later, psych, bitch. Like, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm excited. I think it'll be a bittersweet. That's gonna be my call.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this might be the most bittersweet book I've ever read.
I think the more and more I think about it, I'm like, wow, this is gonna it's gonna bittersweet, but it's gonna be a bummer because something's gonna happen to Vin and or Elend and or a lot of the other characters that we've really grown
definitely
close to.
Spook's fucked, dude.
Oh, Spook's so fucked. Spook is so fucked.
I just hope TenSoon doesn't get. I need TenSoon. I need my TenSoon Vin moment.
I need Vin and TenSoon to reunite and hug and talk, and I just need that. I need that for my psyche and my soul. I need it.
Well, thank you so much for joining me again, my friend. This is the highlight of my week every week.
It is always an honor to be here.
I'm excited for next week. We get tackle 52 to the end of part 2, or 53 to the end of part 2.
4. Part 4.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? It's Tavius. That's who. Anyways, this has been the Archive. Thank you so much for watching us. Give your cousin a hug and journey before destination, my friends.